when people are trying to come up, it often leads to unfocused investing, meaning you put 100% into a single project. You're over trading, you're hyper trading.
Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with OG Crypto Wisdom. What's going on, guys? Man, I have got a great topic to talk about today. If you haven't noticed lately, I've been focusing a lot more on my content on principles and guidelines and less on specific projects. Because the reality is there's a bazillion projects. You know, I could spend 80 hours a week making content on new coins, new contracts, this, that, scams, rugs. You know, I mean, there's 20 million different directions you can go. But this channel is about crypto wealth accumulation. So I got a great question today in my Telegram, and that is, hey, Slow, not financial advice. How do I know how much to put into a contract or in a new token offering or an IFO? And that's a fantastic question. First, let me give you a little framework for this. There's a lot of people right now that are trying to make come-ups and not accumulate wealth. What I can tell you, I'm not saying the bull market's over, but the people that were positioned in the bear market are the millionaires now in this bull market. Could it continue? Yes. So that's one really big important fact about understanding is the money in bull markets is made in the bear market where you're setting up positions, okay? That's the first thing. So if you're trying to come up from a small amount of money and expect to make $1 million, it's very risky and it's very unlikely. Now, could you get lucky? Yes, and everyone tends to focus on the winners, right? You know, so first and foremost, that is the big thing. So when people are trying to come up, it often leads to unfocused investing, meaning you put 100% into a single project. You're over trading, you're hyper trading instead of hodling. You're not having risk mitigation. So I'll be straightforward. If you weren't already positioned for this bull market, your best bet, in my opinion, is accumulation through DCAs, small buys of blue chip tokens, okay? And using like 5 or 10% of your portfolio for speculation. Okay, so I kind of got that framework out of the way. So let's talk about that specific question: is how much should I put in? The number one question is, number one, is it unproven, untested, or unknown? If it is, it's automatically high risk. Automatically the most risky thing that you could do with your tokens, okay? And with that being said, if you're putting more than 5 or 10% into something that is unproven, untested, or unknown, then you're setting yourself up to get wrecked, period. So that answers the question of how much you should put in. And that is, if you put in more than 5 or 10% into untested, unknown, or unproven, you're setting yourself up for failure. Okay. Now, what if something is proven, tested, and known? Or any one of those 3 or 2 combinations? Well, that's a different story. From a risk mitigation standpoint, whether or not you put 5 or 10% in or half of your portfolio in begs this question. If something catastrophic happened, even though it's a safer risk, could you recover? Meaning, what percentage of your portfolio could you put in, and if it went to 0, was hacked, or otherwise taken, could you recover? Okay, so when something's proven, tested, or known, That is how you determine how much you can put in. And that is, if it goes belly up, if it goes sour, can you recover? Or are you just totally wrecked? Okay? That is how you know how much you can put in to a token, a contract, or that. So, key takeaways. There's a difference between wealth accumulation in crypto and trying to come up. Come ups are unfocused, investing, over trading, putting too much of your portfolio in a single project into an unknown, unproven, untested project. And you know, that is the key point here, is that, you know, if you're trying to come up in this crypto market, you could get lucky, but likely you won't. You're best to accumulate if you started late in this cycle and set yourself up for the next cycle. And that's why I always talk about time horizons. You know, the secret to becoming a crypto millionaire, and that is time. Time. If you stay in crypto long enough, you will become a millionaire, period. If you hodl those coins, you will. Blue chips, of course. That is just the fact. So, hope you liked today's video. Like, subscribe, and as always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.